Stop. Look at your screen time for today. If it's over 4 hours, you don't have a money problem. You have a focus problem. We live in an attention economy. Trillion-dollar companies are hiring the smartest engineers in the world to hijack your dopamine receptors. They want you scrolling, clicking, and outraged. Why? Because a distracted person never gets rich. A distracted person is a consumer. A focused person is an owner. If you want to build the financial fortress we talked about in the last video, you have to do something radical. You have to shut out the noise. We are entering monk mode. What is the difference between a consumer and a creator? In his landmark book, Deep Work, Cal Newport argues that the ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare at exactly the same time it is becoming increasingly valuable in our economy. If you haven't read it, it's likely the reason you're still spinning your wheels. Newport discovered that high performers, the people who actually shift the needle of history, cultivate a superpower. They can focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task for hours. Meanwhile, the rest of the world operates in shallow work. This is the administrative trash, answering emails, checking Discord, or half watching a screen while trying to trade crypto. That is poverty behavior. Wealth requires depth. You cannot learn a high-income skill, analyze a complex stock portfolio, or build a scalable side hustle if your brain is being interrupted every 6 minutes. Think about it. Every time you check a notification, it takes your brain an average of 23 minutes to regain full focus. If you check your phone 3 times an hour, you are never actually awake. You are living in a state of permanent mental fog. Monk mode is the practice of closing the blast doors and clearing that fog. But focus is only half the battle. The other half is emotional control. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel writes that doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know, it's about how you behave. He cites Napoleon's definition of a military genius, the man who can do the average thing when everyone else around him is losing his mind. When the market crashes, the poor panic. They let their lizard brain take the wheel and they sell at the bottom. The rich, they wait, they breathe, they buy. When you see a flashy influencer on social media, the poor get jealous and go into debt for a lifestyle they can't afford. The rich look past the flash. They analyze the business model, the marketing funnel, and the tax strategy behind the image. To think like a millionaire, you must detach your emotions from your numbers. You are the CEO of your life. A CEO does not fall into a depression because gas prices went up or a trade went sideways. A CEO adjusts the budget, recalculates the risk, and executes the next phase of the plan. Now, we need to talk about the physical environment. In digital minimalism, Newport suggests that we aren't just distracted, we are being colonized. Our tools have turned into our masters. So, how do we fix your brain? We are initiating a 21-day monk mode reset. This isn't about sitting on a mountain or escaping reality. It's about aggressive self-control so you can dominate reality. Rule number 1, the dopamine fast. For 21 days, you delete the infinite scroll. Delete TikTok, delete Instagram, delete the apps that feed you junk food content. If your business requires these platforms, you access them from a desktop only. No mobile scrolling. You need to bore yourself. Boredom is the soil where multi-million-dollar ideas grow. If you are always consuming, you can never conceive. Rule number 2, the one thing. This is borrowed from Gary Keller's philosophy. Every morning for the next 3 weeks, you dedicate the first 90 minutes of your day to your wealth, not your boss's wealth, your wealth. Maybe that's learning a difficult coding language. Maybe it's researching the ETF strategies we discussed in the previous module. Maybe it's writing the first 10 pages of your business plan. Whatever it is, it happens before the world is allowed to talk to you. No phone, no coffee shop chats, no news, just you and the work. James Clear in Atomic Habits reminds us of a hard truth. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your goals are just wishes. Monk mode is the system that makes those wishes inevitable. It is the framework that turns a dreamer into a producer. Listen to me. The world wants you to be weak. It wants you to be emotional, reactive, and broke. Why? Because a weak person is easy to sell to. Reclaiming your attention is the ultimate act of rebellion against a system designed to keep you at the bottom. When you click off this video, do not click on the next suggested video. Do not let the algorithm decide your next 10 minutes. Put your phone down. Sit in total silence for 5 minutes. Look at the wall if you have to. Ask yourself, am I the pilot of this plane, or am I just a passenger waiting for instructions? The doors are closing. The reset starts now. Comment below, I am locked in, to timestamp your start date. I'll see you in the deep work.